I apologize for being shady at the beginning. I was really worried. Don't scare me like that. Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. It is reaction video time, baby. I don't know how to describe the type of emotional strength that I'm trying to build up for this video. I'm going to be reacting to sunscreen TikToks, specifically sunscreen hacks. Now, when it comes to sunscreen, baby, I don't mess around. But recently I've been seeing some TikToks about sunscreen and different hacks that you can do. And all I can say is, you know how many therapy sessions I've had just about this topic alone? The limit does not exist. Because some people are getting really creative, I'll say it nicely, about different ways that you can use sunscreen. And I've seen so many videos at this point that I'm just like, you know what? Let me just react and share my thoughts, because if you don't know me, hello. My name is Hyram, I'm 26 years old and I have a sunscreen problem. I religiously apply sunscreen and I'm constantly talking about it in my videos and stressing the importance of making sure that you're wearing your sunscreen correctly every single day. But let's just jump into these videos and see what, is going downtown. And see if some of these hacks are things that you should be doing in your skincare routine, or if we should all just, cover our eyes and pretend like all this bullshittery doesn't exist. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I've worked as a skincare specialist and helped formulate my own skincare products, but I am not a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist, nor do I ever claim to be. That's not my area of expertise. And if you are someone who's really struggling with your skin, please go see your esthetician or dermatologist to get that shit treated. These videos are just for fun, to share my opinion and to see what's going on in the skincare space. Alrighty. Oh, okay, this is a derm hack. I feel like I'm already gonna love this. Ooh, I don't know that one.
The lip bar serum highlighter.
Okay.
Please go get it.
Oh, her skin looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this hack. I mean, first of all, it's from a dermatologist, so I'm already on board. Because dermatologists know what's up when it comes to sunscreen. They're my sunscreen besties. But I think this hack is great because it doesn't interfere with the actual formula of the sunscreen that you're putting onto your face. A lot of hacks I've seen interrupt the effectiveness of the product that you're applying to your skin to the point that it could affect the actual SPF protection that you're getting, which means you're gonna see more sun damage, you're just wasting your product, and worst of all, you're getting damage. No bueno. But this is a great hack and something I've actually done before. I haven't used the serum highlighter that she's talking about, but when I have used a sunscreen that's a little bit white cast heavy, going in with like a translucent powder that has a little bit of a tint, or even a foundation powder if you want to kind of mask and cover up the white cast appearance on the skin, is a great way to ensure that you're still getting that sun protection without looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. And one of the things I love about this dermatologist, her handle is Derm Beauty Doc, by the way. I'll have all the creators linked in the description box below if you want to check them out and give them a follow. But she has a darker skin tone, and one of the unfortunate things about mineral sunscreens is that specifically for people who have darker skin tones, the formulas can be really inaccessible to them because of the white pigments that are present in mineral sunscreens. So I think this hack specifically for people who have darker skin tones is great, and I fully support it. Wow, we are off to a great start. Okay, next.
Make your own sunscreen for super cheap, and it can be absolutely non-toxic. Let me show you how.
No.
So this is what you're gonna need. Non-nano zinc oxide. You
Oh
can get
boy.
it from iHerb.
Okay.
If you're in the States, I'll pop up a picture of that. This one, if you're in Australia, Natural Good Life. I actually have some Aussies following me. Great brand to grab. You want to make sure it's non-nano because the size of the particle matters.
I will say this, in mineral sunscreens, I do like non-nano zinc formulas because they tend to be the most protective. And from what I've seen, there's more data to show their effectiveness. I think I know why she's using non-nano in relation to the sunscreen being non-toxic, but you know what, I'm just gonna save my thoughts and keep watching.
Then you're gonna need some organic coconut oil.
Not
Make
the
sure it's
coconut
organic
oil.
So that you can stay away from the pesticides and herbicides, and you wanna make sure it's unrefined.
Oh,
because you want
why
that.
unrefined?
You're
Okay,
using
shea butter's
butter.
good.
And
Yeah,
this is gifted
it's
to
a
me
good
from a
ingredient.
friend
Okay,
from
that
Australia.
ingredient
It's
has
Natural
some
Life
good
brand. You
antioxidant
can get shea butter
power.
on
So
Amazon, lots of
not
shops
terrible.
online.
I knew the
It is
essential oils were gonna come.
So I'm repurposing
In a
my
tin
little
too.
tin that I have from last year.
Oh boy,
These
okay.
are great.
Please let me die now. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be disrespectful because I understand why some people choose to go like the non-toxic route when it comes to their products. There has been a lot of corporate manipulation in the past when it comes to a lot of products on the market, but the solutions that they choose are so much worse for the skin, so misleading and based in so much misinformation, and typically has no data to support it or has data to show that what they're suggesting is shitty for the skin. Let me just say, you should never DIY your sunscreens. I repeat, do not DIY your sunscreens. sunscreen. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's it. I'm kidding. Seriously, you don't want to DIY your sunscreens because sunscreens are actually one of the most difficult products on the market to develop. I have been working on a sunscreen with my own brand, and let me tell you guys how many times you have to reformulate, how difficult specifically mineral sunscreens are to develop, and the amount of research and vigorous testing that goes into it to make sure that a sunscreen is actually protective is so freaking intense and in no way can be replicated by making a product in your kitchen. It just can't. Not even scientists can do it. And one of the reasons it is so difficult and testing is required is because sunscreens are technically a drug product. They protect your body from serious health consequences like skin cancer, as well as cosmetic things like hyperpigmentation and dark spots. But here's my main problem I have with this. The misinformation present in this video, as well as other videos recommending that you make your own sunscreen, is really, really dangerous. It's not just a matter of sensitivity or a skin reaction. You are telling people that they are protecting their skin from potentially life-threatening skin conditions, when in reality, the formula has no testing behind it. It likely won't be effective because it's very complicated to create a sunscreen. And who knows how many people will take this advice, use this on their face every day, and spend more time out in the sun, not realizing that they are continuing to see sun damage. I have seen so many chemists talk about the dangers of promoting DIY sunscreens. If you want a great resource, Lab Muffin Beauty Science does an awesome job at really breaking down why DIY sunscreens are so bad. But this isn't just a matter of making your own cleanser or making a serum. This is a really serious issue. And I understand the reasons why people do this. A lot of people don't want their sunscreens to damage coral reefs, or they don't want to see skin sensitivities. I totally get it, but I think it is important to highlight the difference between a potentially misleading company agenda and actual data and research done by scientists on the ground who have spent years, if not their entire lifetime, studying this stuff. At the end of the day, I just don't understand how so many consumers think that they're smarter than actual scientists and researchers. So I don't want to be mean to this creator because it's probably coming from a good place, but please stop making this content. It is dangerous, it's misleading, and I don't want people using this hack and then years down the road having to deal with the long-term consequences of not protecting their skin from the sun. Oh, that was a rant. Okay, I'm just glad I got that off my chest. Content like this makes me so frustrated. Anyway, on to the next video.
A sticker that lets you know when you need
I've
to reapply
seen these
sunscreen.
before. I
This
really
Spot
want to
My
get
UV
some.
stickers
That's
with
so
Dermatree
cool.
technology.
I love that. I think that's so freaking cool. I actually want to purchase some for myself because I think it's really good to be mindful of like when we need to reapply sunscreen. And a lot of times, like I'm guilty of this. I'll be at the beach or the pool, I'll have some drinks, I'll forget to reapply and still see sun damage because I reapplied my sunscreen 3 hours in rather than after 2 hours or even an hour. I think whoever developed this product is really cool. And I've actually seen some creators do sunscreen tests to see which ones are most effective at protecting your skin. So if you guys want to see me do some videos like that, I'm genuinely really interested. The product is called Spot My UV and I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. I think it's great. I've seen some chemists talk about how it's not the most accurate thing out there, but honestly, I feel like anything that does a good job at reminding you to reapply your sunscreen is really for the best because we could all use some sunscreen reapplication. So love this. I'm not sure how I feel about this. So on one hand, I'm really grateful that she's conscious about reapplying sunscreen over makeup because a lot of people, once they apply makeup, tend to never really reapply because they don't want it to mess up their base, which is totally understandable. Usually for that, I recommend just trying to avoid the sun as much as possible or using a powder sunscreen. I've in the past used the Peter Thomas Roth powder sunscreen. There's the Paula's Choice sunscreen as well. I'll have those linked down below if you guys do want to check them out. And I believe she's using the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, which is one that I actually really like. On the other hand though, I'm not sure how this could potentially affect the formula because the formula does come in a tube where it's getting very minimal light and air exposure. And when you're squeezing it out into a compact like that, not only does it have a lot more air and light exposure that could tamper with the formula, you're also reusing a sponge that you're dipping back and forth into the formula and applying to your face and picking up any bacteria, dirt, oil, sweat that's sitting on your face and reintroducing it to the formula that's no longer in its tube packaging. And sunscreen can be a little bit of a finicky type of formula. They're probably one of the most sensitive formulas out there. I mean, it's the reason why every sunscreen has an expiration date. And if you did not know that, make sure you check the expiration date on any sunscreen that you have. I know so many people, and I've done this myself too, where I'll be reusing an old sunscreen and realize that it already expired like 3 months ago. Not good. At that point, you need to recycle it. I'd be curious to get a chemist's input on this hack because I'm kind of split like 50-50. I don't really know how I feel about it. And it sucks because reapplying sunscreen over your makeup is really difficult. But if anything, my main recommendations are to avoid the sun as much as you can, use a powder sunscreen, or if you absolutely need to, use a spray sunscreen. But let me know what you guys think about this. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Oh my gosh, speaking of the devil, there you go. yes, I do like this hack. I'm glad, first of all, that she's being conscious about the sun damage you can get on your part, because a lot of people don't realize that until after they've already gone through sunburn. The scalp can be very sensitive to the sun. I was literally just talking with my friend who decided to shave his head, and he was like, oh my gosh, the sun damage is so bad because the skin up there is so sensitive to it. So any mindfulness for scalp care I think is really good. I will say, when it comes to powder sunscreens, and I've talked about this before on my channel, are they technically effective? Yes, but in order to get the proper amount of SPF protection at the level it claims, like SPF 30 or SPF 50, you typically have to use a lot of powder on your face. And the amount that people are technically applying to their skin typically will only be a rating of about SPF 5, maybe SPF 10 at most. Not very much. Is it best to use a liquid or cream-based formula? It is. That's the best route to go. I think powder sunscreens are nice, and I used to use one when I worked as a server. I would reapply it like every 30 minutes. And that was an environment where I wasn't able to apply a liquid or cream sunscreen to my face, so it was the best thing I could get. But if you have an option, go for the most effective sunscreen possible. If you guys are interested in seeing what some of my current favorite sunscreens are, I will have the video linked in the description box below. I talk about all the best ones I've been able to find at really affordable price points. My current favorite right now is the Hero Cosmetics sunscreen. That one is so good. It's so lightweight. It's a really good price point considering that it is a mineral formula. And I'll have it linked down below, but if you want to see all the best sunscreens you can use, go check out that video. Okay, let's see the last video. Not another DIY one, bro. I can't take this. This is too much for me. I need to take a nap. Actually, it's 10 o'clock at night. I need to go to sleep for good. Oh my gosh, and this video has 300,000 views. Bruh, nor. Okay, let's just see this.
4th cup of coconut oil.
Why coconut oil? I swear to God, it's always toxic-free, DIY, all-natural people that are constantly promoting coconut oil. And I'm like, why? It's not even that good for the skin. Unless you have really dry skin and never struggle with breakouts, coconut oil is just not it. I don't understand the obsession. Okay, I just need to watch this whole thing.
Homeopaths think have.
Are we seeing any red flags? None? No? Just me? Wait, now I actually can't tell if she's in support and in favor of DIY sunscreens or if this video is satire. Please hold. Not the cat and the coconut oil that she just used. Oh, she follows me. I'm like so confused if this video is in support of DIY sunscreens or if she's doing it as a way to show that DIY sunscreens are not effective, because if that's the case, girl, I love you. Okay, so right after she has this video that shows the homemade SPF results, oh my God, the video has 14 million views. Okay, let's see this, y'all. I'm ready. This will show the truth. It's very thick.
I'm testing 3 different sunscreens with UV stickers.
Oh, and she has the sunscreen stickers too. Okay, so she's using actually good, formulations of sunscreens. Yes. Okay, I am so sorry, ma'am. I apologize for being shady at the beginning. I was really worried that you were a fan of DIY sunscreen. Whew, don't scare me like that. I'm gonna follow you back right now. Oh, you guys should check out her account. She's great. She makes so many informative videos about skincare. I love this. But that right there is the perfect example as to why DIY sunscreen formulas are just not it. There's also so many reasons I just haven't even touched on as to why they're just a bad idea. But yeah, please listen to the results in her video and stick with the DIY for fucking furniture building. I don't know. So I'm actually really encouraged after watching these videos because I was expecting a lot worse, and maybe, these videos were selected for me because they weren't that bad. But overall, I'd say a lot of these hacks that I have seen are ones that at the very minimum are not going to be like super damaging to the skin, but still overall positively contributing to the conversation around sunscreen. My main withholding is the DIY conversation, but we've already been over that. I want to know what you guys think of these hacks and if you've seen any other hacks out there that are even worse. Like I said before, it's always good to go with formulas that have been developed by actual chemists, and if you want to see some of my favorite formulas, be sure to go check out that video that I recently uploaded with all of my favorite sunscreens. Let me know if you guys want to see more reactions to sunscreen hacks, because there's so many out there that I could react to, but I'm walking away from this not traumatized, and I'm very surprised and happy by that. Make sure you guys go listen to my podcast, Just a Position, where we talk about mental health, vulnerability, and personal life journeys with some of your favorite creators. New episodes are out every Thursday, and you can stream them wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.